Well, we have to start at grassroots level, rebuilding junior competitions, introducing inter-regional and inter-provincial competitions in order to have quality junior national teams that can compete at an international level. That is a fundamental first in order to build our under 17, under 20, under 23 national teams and have the quality at the level of Bafana. So it is about how do we strengthen football, how do we strengthen our ability to compete internationally, and how do we eventually build a winning world-class Bafana team again.
Okay. In your opening remarks, you mentioned the significance of strengthening relations with the PSL. How do you plan to go about that?
Well, the PSL is doing very well. All the Bafana players, for the majority of them, come from PSL clubs, and therefore it's in the interest of SAFA to foster, build, and develop and strengthen the relationship between SAFA and the PSL, because that harmony will translate into a common purpose so that we can have the national team that can compete, not just on the continent but internationally. Fortunately, I've been working with the chairman of the league over many, many years, and I have no doubt that we'll work together in order to achieve a world-class Bafana in a short space of time.
Danny, how important is that relationship between you and the chairman of the PSL, and for you to have a continued working relationship going forward?
Well, you know, we have been working together for at least 20 years, and 2006 World Cup, 2010 World Cup, the World Cup itself, and even before then, you may not know, but the matches that we played against England at Old Trafford, we played Germany, we played Italy, all of those negotiations, we traveled together to Europe and negotiated all of those matches together. So I have no doubt that there's a tradition there, there's a cooperation there that we both can use for the benefit of South African football, to both strengthen professional football as well as national football.
Dr. Jordaan, how important is also to manage those tensions at times during this campaign? One senses that there's tension. How important is that on the 29th, moving forward, unity prevails at SAFA?
No, absolutely. The elections is a SAFA elections. It's not an election of one or other group. It is a SAFA national elections. And therefore, the leadership that gets elected is a SAFA leadership, and therefore should treat each and every member of SAFA equally, fairly, and create opportunities for footballers throughout the country. So I don't see it as a division. I see it as something where people compete for positions, which is a healthy thing. But once it's over, we then must focus on the national task of how do we strengthen and build South African football together, all of us. So unity remains key for all of us, that we have to restore, build unity and solidarity in order to improve South African football.
Just in short, you spoke about the potential 200 million investment in football, and knowing that this is a game of billions and the biggest sporting code in the country, how do you plan to go over it?
Well, as I indicated to you, that the target for the development trust is to reach 100 million. I've also indicated to you that we are going to repackage our broadcast rights and seek better and greater opportunities for revenue from broadcast rights fee. So we'll have to work hard, but that is a target. And once we achieve that target, I think we will be able to fundamentally transform South African football at the grassroots level, because that is where the focus must be. We must have strong, structured junior competitions to order to produce the junior national teams to compete internationally. And when you look at Brazil, you look at Spain, you look at Germany, we often look at the national teams at the senior level. Oh, Germany's got a strong team. But whether it was Sami Khedira or Özil or Miller or any of these players, they come from competitive junior teams. Neymar was in the Olympics. They come from junior competitive teams. In the Beijing Olympics, you saw Messi playing there. So we have to create those opportunities for junior players. And when they can go to the Under-17 World Cup, Under-20 World Cup, the Olympics, you can imagine the quality we'll have at the level of Bafana. So that's where the focus and the investment must be.
Dr. Jordaan, looking at the press conference today, one gets a sense that the FTF has this feeling that it is going to win hands down. What gives you that confidence?
Can you look at this side, Dr. Jordaan?
Well, that is your view. It's not my view.
Hence I say it's a feeling.
It's a feeling. No, I think we'll continue to work hard. We had good support. We continue to enjoy good support. And it is about football. It's what is the proposals that we put forward that give people the comfort and the confidence to say it's not about the individual person, but it's about the program. How do we support this program to make football better in the country? And the overwhelming response that we've received to the proposals that we put forward was very positive. And it's on that basis that people say, you know what, we support this program and we support the people who must implement it. It's not about an individual, it's about the team, and that's why you saw all of the people that you saw. Key to that, as part of that team, must be women and many other individuals that will be part of the team.